That's my boy. That's that guy. I saw him do Shulk Dare IRL one
But
time.
now let's get into this right here. BC's #1 and Golden Boy Ouch versus Jared is King, the elusive Oregon #1. Let's see how this set plays out.
So this is
as expected. There we go. A lot of aerials, a lot of swinging swords. Who can blame him? Shielder immediately just get off me tool, something to figure out to get away from all these wolf aerials because they're doing work right now.
Exactly, and I feel like this bust art is not helping out as Ouch is pushing his advantage when Jared's trying to get in. Again, these huge aerials are very good, but when it's in, it's hard to get out of this advantage, especially against a character like Wolf with all these fast aerials that can just run a train on you. It's hard to get off that choo-choo train.
He's looking... Jared's looking to be in a little bit of trouble here, though. At 153%, you're off stage. You have to burn the shield art to make sure that this recovery is even somewhat safe. But Ouch knows how to follow up on the damage there, and eventually you're going to be gone off the top of the stage to that up air.
Yeah, the switch, I think there was some intention trying to retaliate on the way back down, but Ouch was just a little ahead of schedule, got the up air and got the kill. But let's see if Jared can return the favor.
But not quite yet getting the parry on that. I mean, nope, the Nair puts you in a bad place, but Ouch is falling there and is able to say, hey, I have to space out and just gotta wait until I can get in. Oh, the speed art, what a parry on that. Gotta get a little bit more. The trade will take a little bit more damage on Jared's skin, but a smash art F tilt will take that very convincingly. Smash art is definitely a balanced part of this game.
Absolutely, very balanced.
I love the F tilt, just cut off any form of idea Ouch had right there.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do all this stuff on his shield. No.
No, boop, dead.
Nah.
But speed art can get you straight into it. Winning neutral again and again will tack on a good 45% very quickly. Wolf Flash will send it off the other stage and looking a little bit better. But Jared is good to elect the jump art to get out of that stage as of right there. And the Buster art, let's see if we can get on some more damage onto Ouch's stock. F tilt, and electing to put that one away.
Yeah, the jump art has been very reliable at getting Jared out of these sticky situations. But a nice parry on that back air puts him right into another one. Ouch is looking very solid right now. Just another F tilt. You can't hang on that ledge too long, man.
No, that's why he went coast to coast. That's why the back throw was there. It's high enough percent. And it's going to send immediately over. You have to play disadvantage yet again.
Jump art had to force a wolf line there. Or a wolf flash right there. Really good usage of the jump art to basically scare him into losing his stock. Now we're back into the figure each other out and play the footsie game. Ouch getting in a little bit off of that dash art, but we're seeing Jared's King trying to throw out these aerials to postpone Ouch getting into it. And the jump art, not going to help him.
Oh, he gets back, just barely avoiding that wolf flash, hitting the second hit of the air slash as well, making sure that he can cover himself for just a little longer. The Buster Art comes out. He gets back to stage, just again being so evasive in these offstage scenarios. Buster Art still in play for now, but swaps out a couple times. We're on to the speed art. If he can find an opening here, offstage maybe. Good air dodge from Ouch, but he gets the grab. Smash Art tries to go for a fast option to cover the wolf flash, but he doesn't get it quite there. Jump Art is here. Just going to be looking for any neutral engagement. He finds another hit, but he needs something bigger, and he needs something that he can combo from.
Hey, a back air pull in position is all you need.
What a call out on that aerial, knowing where Ouch is going to land and not on ledge to call it out with the F smash. A really good way to take the first game of this very anticipated set. As we can see from the crowd view is looking... Everyone's watching this.
See,
everyone's watching this.
Everyone is here.
Even a quarter of J-Jaw's watching. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, only a quarter, which is crazy because I would not expect that.
No one expects that.
No one expects literally only a fraction of J-Jaw to show up.
I hate when that happens.
That's
I just realized they're in line to get food.
Oh yeah, no, they're very engaged.
They don't care about they care about the food and the pizza that's here.
That's funny.
That's really good.
Honestly, that's why we set up the TV out there. It wasn't for the crowd camera.
Silas. Slices.
What is the food? Yo, shout outs by the way to my main man Sparkle. I love
pizza
Sparkle.
doesn't matter.
Sparkle, I love you.
Sparkle and Thug Shake. Okay, now we're back to the Buster Art coming out. A really good shield art to get out of that stage right there. The Nair, not going to get much off of that. You can't follow up when you don't have any art off that one, unfortunately, for jaredisking. Now we're just seeing like a lot of short hops from Ouch and trying to get in. And now he finally gets it off of the Tomahawk grab. Maybe some type of falling there could do a little bit more. And the speed arts get him out of that. But the bear?
Not dead yet. You're not going to be dead quite yet here, but you do have to be very careful here. Oregon chants coming out from the food line. I mean the crowd, but eventually Jared is going to lose that first stock.
Ouch here's a crowd, and then they're just like, and he's like, oh, no.
No, shut the hell up.
I can't let them have hope. Hold on.
Shut up. Oh, the Wolf Flash.
Smash art.
Smash art on the Wolf Flash. Eventually the F-tilt's going to do it. Yeah, really well placed there from Jared, and now we're looking relatively even.
And the jab on that shield, no damage right there. Basically a place where it's like, hey, I don't need to take any more damage. Oh, the up air? Need a little bit more from Ouch. Luckily, the speed art, maybe he can get out of this advantage right here, but no, the falling there into back throw is going to put him in a bad place. Good parry on the backslash. And falling there will put him out of this advantage. We're in a scramble situation. Jared elects to go into Buster Art to see if he can get a little bit more damage.
Yeah, a little bit of a dangerous game, seeing the percent. I think obviously trying to close the gap is ideal. Let's see if Ouch can capitalize on any shortcomings Jared might propose to him. Oh my gosh, I love that. The overshot with the Nair. Called him out a little bit, but Ouch still has this lead. Jared has the advantage.
Oh no.
Everyone gets one out, Chesty. Everyone gets at least one.
Everybody gets one. Yeah,
Some people get 3.
Some people get 3. Yeah.
For the Buster Arts, trying to put on a little bit
whole
more.
lot of damage from those.
Really good forward throw right there, but
Ooh.
Jared is able to get out of, or not able to get out of that as. Oh, the shield!
Oh.
Can you get back?
No,
it
you're
was
not getting
almost
back.
big brain. It was
Almost.
practically, it put him in the right position. If he had jump art available or had he utilized something else besides getting out of shield, he would have been able to make it back. But now it's going to be a very, very tight game. Only getting 33% is not going to be too much, but it is Shulk we're talking about. He can add 60% like it's nothing.
Good spot dodge. Fantastic play there from Jared. He's going to be fine going forward here, but like it's very close, very back and forth as it stands. Out goes the jump art, looking for any neutral engagement he can find. He's got a little bit of a damage deficit to overcome here, but if he can do it anyway, he can do it with the speed art. A down air would be monumental here. Smash art comes out.
Oh!
The tilt is going to catch. Ouch goes down. 0-2 in this set.
Tilt and dash attack callouts are working wonders. They're miracles, basically.
I got hit with that 1,000%.
Oh, the whole venue got hit with that.
Oh, yeah.
No one can play.
I know there's going to be a drop into playing some type of neutral interactions, but Jared calls out that jump with the F-tilt. Really good call out for Jared. And just that, we're looking at a kingdom coming out of Oregon.
It's an empire. It's the foundation of the kingdom.
It's a hot call. Right there.
It's an empire. But man, Ouch. He's in such a compromising position now. Has to bring it all the way back from an 0-2 deficit if he even wants a chance at bringing the crown back to BC, much less to himself.
Yeah, you got almost zero room to SD at this point. You're down 2-0. You're going up against Shulk. Let's be real. You're going up against one of the best Shulks in NA. It's time to buckle down. It's time to start showing up and start repping the Ouch name that everyone is so familiar with. But hey, you might lose a stock.
Oh, no!
Just like that. Jared is playing so crisp, so clean.
Losing it immediately is so bad for Ouch. He's been putting up such fantastic results in the last year, winning last Cascadia Clash, winning the last 3 Grand Slams, winning Ichigo Con, DDXS, Aloha Beaches, but he's on the verge of falling at 5th here. A stock down, but can he find anything during this Buster Art? It looks like he will find a little bit of a grab in an offstage scenario here.
The up tilt on the backslash. What a call out. We saw it famously against Kome at Battle of BC4. But just like that, Ouch is taking a stock and looks like, hey, I'm back into this. I'm not down until I'm out.
He's looking so solid right now. Out goes the speed art, looking for a neutral engagement, but it's going to fade away without any damage being found. But eventually a down tilt connects. A punish on that whiffed up B. It's going to happen eventually, but it was a little bit shaky. Out goes the shield art. Some damage not actually going to be found very much for Ouch here. Looking for anything. A buster comes out. The back air. This could be disastrous for Ouch if much more connects. The speed art. It's here. Who's gonna get the better of it here?
I mean,
Literally
maybe Jared-
doing circle eights around the platforms, just jumping over each
I'm
other
running circles
constantly.
around you.
Oh, trying to get a little bit nair, but not gonna able to get the nair follow-up. Jared is able to throw out a cool quick arrow and calls him out again with the ledge trap.
Not dead
but
yet.
not gonna kill quite yet. The Wolf Flash, luckily not spiking Jared into the blast zone.
Yeah, that was insanely
That
treacherous
was
waters right there.
No, like both those, like I thought those were kill confirms both times, but fortunately for both, not gonna kill quite
They're
just
trained
yet.
F smashes this
Yeah,
time.
F
around.
Smash is not going to be able to kill cross stage there, but both of these players in the triple-digit territory, it's looking real dire for both of them. Ouch. On the ground, but Jared getting back down pretty safe with the shield art, getting juggled a little bit, but the dash attack eventually goes way up high. The jump art ensuring that he has the air drift to outspace Ouch. No more juggling for you, he says, but smash art comes out.
Why
if
not?
a big connection happens, it might be over, but with the speed art happening, you're off stage if you're Ouch. The Wolf Flash will get you back to the stage safely, but you're in so much trouble. You need an option, and you need it now. But the air slash is going to connect. Still not enough to kill across the stage or at the top. 140, 153.
Ooh.
It's
Oh, that
so
was
down
a
to the
really-
wire, and this won't kill, but it'll put you in a really bad spot if
That's
you're Jared.
175% as Shulk tries to stall,
Oh
and he still
my
gets
God!
detected, but
Hey!
the up B late hit seals the deal. He's not out of this just yet. Smash Art's out though.
Why
There we
not
go.
bring out the
Flash
smash art?
shield.
You have to bring out the smash art, especially when you're off the Angel Plat. Why not? You have multibility frames, and one hit will take a stock at most percentages. But now, shield art coming out quite just yet. These fair trains not going to hit for Wolf. Look at how we're going to get in. The speed art is the neutral winning device. You know, at any time you just come in with an air, as he does with the up tilt, as a follow-up. But then Ouch comes in and gets a little bit of a grab. Jump, really good to get out of this match. He lost his jump.
That's a throw. That's no
That's
jump.
it.
That's
The game
it.
goes to
Ouch is
Ouch.
still
Well played.
breathing.
A little
Well
bit more
played.
parity. A little bit more parity going into this last set of the block, and Cuba saying one more, even though Ouch definitely needs 2 more wins.
So long as BC has a stake in the race, you know there's going to be at least one devout soldier.
And it's 2-1 right now for Jared to Ouch.
Exciting stuff.
Exciting. I thought that could have been a dethroning for jaredisking1.
Yeah, no, actually, as the set has been progressing, it feels like a real good return to form.
Yes, absolutely. A good, like, one second, I'm trying to get. Anyway. Here, block.
Here we have immediately going into Hollow Bastion. I love the change of scenery now that just gotten on the board. Jared is saying, all right, now we can start touring around the place. We can start seeing some different things, start seeing some different layouts. I'm liking it, and you're seeing the reward right there. The speed art under the platform is going to pay dividends. That 54%, just shielding some of the lasers, kind of buy some time, and committing F smashes because it's not jaredisking1 without them. At least one F smash.
Exactly. He really does want to call out those lanes as he's been doing all sets. But now, a little bit farther in the set, you can't really be going for all of those heavy rolls, you know? You have to be like, okay, I need the reads earlier, but I already got that read. Probably not going to work deeper in the set. And the bear will take that. What a good back air from Ouch to take firm command of this 4th game to possibly get Ouch back in the set.
Cube in the crowd is absolutely losing it right now.
He's having a field day.
He's
no
having
question.
a great time. Smash Art comes out. This is
Oh!
definitely an area where you can still find an early kill at 75%. I don't disagree with that situation, but Ouch, just getting the better of that interaction.
Swag walking backwards.
Takes a quick, brisk pace to get away from disaster. And throwing out the bears, just gotta see what's happening. jaredisking1. He's now in the driver's seat. What's he got cooking up? He's got a smash art that's gonna play devil's advocate against him.
And Smash Art is not going to be any factor in this stock, unfortunately, for now. But the speed art coming out. Will he get him off stage?
Oh,
But
oh my
the
God.
Wolf Flash trying to do a barely getting back to stage. Wolf Flash again getting back to stage and calls it out with the F tilt. Now, 100% disadvantage for jaredisking1. You have to do something to get back into this, and the Buster will get back. Oh, try to call out
The
that
Buster
regular
needs to
get
be-
up with the down smash, and luckily point out skill out not in time,
Just
and
a
now
frame too late. Just a frame.
just a frame too late.
Literally
Ouch.
just barely too late to save the life of that second stock, but now Ouch is on the verge of bringing this to a decisive game 5. Just a little bit more, and he's tacking on the damage.
But the Jared will take that stock!
He's
very
not
quickly,
gonna
and now
win.
we're tied up in result. We are tied up in stocks right there. That was a very clutch confirm from Jared, but how's he gonna get in? And calling out
It's
the
not
roll
getting
away.
in. It's being sent straight out.
A JV2 from Ouch, and now we're going into game 5 scenario once again for a final set of this block. Winner goes to loser semifinals
by the way,
play against Ludo.
I like, by the way, how we saw
Cube is saying 2 more, which is weird because now there's only 1 more. So it's no math. This guy doesn't know math at all.
I like how we saw on the player camera, by the way, Brandon starting to walk into the room in anticipation of the champion photo, but then immediately walked out as soon as he saw that Ouch won that game.
He said, oh.
Either way, we are going to be going to a decisive game 5
this is a
here.
sweaty match. Man, I'm feeling hot in here. I'm feeling very hot in here.
Jared takes a deep breath, says a lot of things. You're up. This was your chance to seal the deal. I might have miscalculated. It's not just a return of form of Jared. It's a return of form of Ouch, too. We're starting to see so much more consistency in his execution. Even when his back's to the wall, he's starting to show more and more improvement.
This is the man who has put up absurd results recently. Like the ones I mentioned earlier, in addition to, a casual third at Battle of BC4.
Very casual.
Very casual, yeah, no big deal.
Light work.
But he's out here fighting for his life in a game 5 set.
Oh, the
against
jump art now
Jared
finally
is
coming out.
King 1. The jump art is out, but he's looking very solid as it stands. The speed art is out and active, 45%. This looks so good for Ouch as it stands, 125 on Jared,
my
but suddenly
goodness.
this
What a
could
grab.
turn around.
I love that. He's like, if I don't do this now, I'm in for a world of hurt. Testing his options, seeing what's going on. He's got to get out Buster soon. Yeah, the jump, the shield counter.
I mean, why not now? Back in the speed art right now. The fair get him off, but luckily Ouch was able to roll in and not get hit with anything else because speed art is very dangerous. Again, especially on a character like Wolf off stage, can do some really, really dire situations. What a parry and back air! Wow, the swagger on that grab! Ouch, looking delicious into this last 2 stocks. He needs to grab a little bit more. Just shows that Jared is in disarray.
Ouch. Oh, JJ, you are playing phenomenally right now. For the last 2 games, you've looked so good. You just need to take 2 more stocks, and you've completed a reverse sweep for the ages to move yourself and the BC region into top 4 of Cascadia.
Oh, God!
And catching the man lacking. That's absolutely what you need. That's the momentum. The smash art is out immediately. Let's try and close out the stock. Jared, what do you have in the tank? You were looking so confident, Jared. What do you have in store?
I mean, now you're going back into speed art, trying to get in with those neutral interactions, trying to get a fair
something,
offset, and that's it right there.
And
Jared.
Ouch! He's gonna do it! He pulls up the reverse.